From the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, 5 celebrities battle it out at the poker table. At stake, the Singular Wireless $250,000 prize pool. Playing tonight, from Ed, Michael Ian Black, The View's Star Jones, actor and comedian Norm Macdonald, from CSI Miami, Adam Rodriguez, and 6 Feet Under's Jeremy Sisto. Plus world-class poker player and expert Phil Gordon. And your host, Dave Foley. Welcome your host, Dave Foley.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you and good evening. And welcome to Celebrity Poker Showdown. This is the only place in show business where an actress with a big pair can still end up a loser. Let's bring out tonight's players. Now, playing for Endeavor House is Michael Ian Black. For the East Harlem School at Exodus House, Star Jones. Playing for the Hole in the Wall gang, Norm Macdonald. Playing for Save the Music, Adam Rodriguez. Playing for the Linden Center, Jeremy Sisto. Well, good evening, all. Obviously, you've adopted the role of Bond villain for this evening.
You guys should all rent the wrong guy. Dave Foley's brilliant unreleased masterpiece. It's on video stores.
I am a misunderstood genius, much like Orson Welles.
You have that Richard Branson billionaire look to you.
You know, I've got everything but the billions. You know, you used to be in Kids in the Hall, right?
Yes.
As I understand.
Kids in the Hall. I get recognized almost on a daily basis for being on a television show that I was never in.
I know, and I never get recognized, and I was in it for forever.
Well, you weren't that good on it.
No, I wasn't. I was not. I did not shine. Now, only one of you can win the game today. Only one of you can win this coveted silver chip. Now, this chip indicates that you've won here and that you're going to move on to the championship table, where you can win the gold chip and the largest piece of the Singular Wireless prize pool, which is $100,000 of the $250,000, which goes to your charity.
Wow, that's good. That's nice. We like that.
And the only way you're going to get that chip is by winning at a game called Texas Hold'em. If anyone here is not familiar with how the game of Texas Hold'em goes, then we've prepared a short film by Russian master of the montage, Sergei Eisenstein. It's a simple game, really. Each player is dealt 2 hole cards face down, and then they bet. 3 community cards are spread face up in the middle of the table. These are called the flop, and are common to everybody's hand. After a round of betting, 1 more common card is turned face up. This is called the turn. Everybody bets, and then 1 last common card, called the river, is added to the spread. There's 1 final round of betting, then the players make their best 5-card poker hand out of any combination of their 2 hole cards and the 5 in the middle of the table. Each player starts with $10,000 in chips. Every hand, the first 2 players will have to make forced bets known as blinds to start the action and build the pot. At regular intervals, these blinds will increase, making the minimum bet higher and higher throughout the tournament. And while there are minimums, remember, this is no-limit poker, so there are no maximums. At any time, any player can go all in and bet everything they have. Eventually, one player will have all the chips on the table and be declared the winner. Hi, once again, I'm Dave Singular Wireless Foley, and I'm sitting with the prize pool kid here, Phil Gordon, poker expert, and I think we're going to have a great game today.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys play some great poker, and even more so, I'm looking forward to having 3 of them back here with us in the Losers Lounge because you know, we're going to tell them what they did wrong, criticize their play.
Yes.
And hopefully order some drinks and have a good time.
That's true. So I think we might as well get the game started so we can have our first loser here.
America's favorite 4 words, shuffle up and deal.
Shuffle up and deal.
There's Robert Thompson getting our game started. Lines are 100, 200. Each of the 5 contestants starts with 10,000 in chips.
And 4 of them end with no chips at all. Every single time. I keep marveling at that. 4 of them wind up flat broke.
That's the way a tournament works,
That's
Dave.
horrible.
Perfect. When you get a chance, can I get a little more whipped cream on this?
What did you get there? F***ing Sunday?
Thank you, darling. This is what you call a man's drink, Adam. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Oh my God. I like it. I'm a little nervous now. I'm starting to sweat.
Stars first.
And Star Jones of The View has an ace, 3 of spades.
Star calls.
10 queen for Adam Rodriguez of CSI Miami.
I raise.
Adam is raising to 500.
It's an aggressive play. He raises to 500.
Actor, comedian Norm Macdonald's looking at a Jack King.
Is he awake? Can we look under those glasses?
He's contemplating life.
People wear sunglasses at the table to conceal when they're looking at you, not to conceal their own eyes.
Or he's wrongly decided that it's dashing.
Norm, I got the View on Monday. Come on, baby. Come on.
Norm calls.
And Michael Ian Black of Ed has an ace,
I don't know if
10.
his money's any good, huh?
Michael folds.
Jeremy Sisto of 6 Feet Under folds his 9-8.
Star calls, 3 players. Flop is Jack of Hearts, King of Hearts, Queen of Spades. Stars first.
I'm decked. Thank you.
Stars checking.
There's 1,000.
Adam bets 1,000.
Norm Macdonald has flopped 2 pair. He has kings and jacks.
Norm raises to 3,000.
Michael Ian Black's killing himself because he would have flopped a straight. He had ace 10.
I like it.
Fold.
Star folds.
So what I'm in 2, whatever this is.
2 to call.
2 to call.
1,000 and he's, yeah.
2 to call. and I'll
Okay,
raise
he's
it.
trying to raise it up again.
Raise at least 2,000.
Oh, I have to raise at least
But you have to
2,000?
raise the same amount that your opponent raised
Okay.
as the minimum. So he's going to have to raise it 2 more thousand.
Adam re-raises to
Let's do it.
5,000.
Let's do it. Wow.
It's a bad position for him to be in, to have Norm on that side of him, right?
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
he's watching his.
Well-
he gets to see his every move.
Right, and Norm's the best player at the table. I mean, it's a little scary for Norm here. He doesn't want to go out the first hand either against a bad player on a draw.
Norm calls. 2 players. Turn is a 7 of diamonds. Adam is first.
I don't know what I have to do here at this
You
point.
can check
You just
or
say-
you can bet anything you want.
You just say
Okay.
all in, I think is what you do.
When I have 1 500 chip left, can I just put that in for the hell of it?
Absolutely.
Why not?
500 is not going to be enough to get him off of any hand. And Norm calls quickly.
River is a Jack of clubs. Adam
That
is
makes
first.
Norm a full house. He has the best hand.
Check or bet anything you have.
What? I don't know. Get rid of these. Nah, you know what? Let's check. It's just the 2 of us. Let's check. Let's just see what we've
Adam
got.
checks.
Let's just see what we've got. The pot's big enough. I don't want to be a haza, as they say, a pig. You know?
Norm's trying to figure out how much he can bet that Adam's going to call here.
All in?
If Adam calls this bet, he will be eliminated on the first hand.
That's what it is. That's what I'm here to
Are you
play.
calling? He's betting
Yeah,
all his money.
That's all I call. And
You want to call? All right, let's see both hands, please.
Adam.
Norm has a king of diamonds and a
Norm's got the full house, Jack's
Jack
full
of
of
spades.
kings.
He has jacks full of kings. We need to see your hand, Adam.
Norm has me, sir. I'm
And Adam still has the same one pair he started this hand with. I'd have to say that was a really crappy play.
Big hand for Adam. Norm wins the pot.
That's the technical term for it?
Yeah, I don't see any other way to call it other than just a really crappy play.
So that's it. I'm done, right? Bye, everybody. That was what they call being silly, I guess.
No, I played stupid and I won.
These things happen.
Oh, God.
All right. It's all for a good cause. Thank you. Thank you.
You're the best hand. I made a stupid bet.
Yeah, that was a way too loose play by Adam. He just got ruined on this hand.
Bye, guys. Thanks, guys. It was fun. You know, I mean, what am I going to do? I thought I did the right thing, and I'm exactly where I didn't want to be. I did the right thing. Sometimes that doesn't pay off. You know, sometimes you got to be silly. Ah, yes, sir. I didn't even get to finish my first drink.
I know, Adam. You did make Celebrity Poker Showdown history, though.
The first person to lose in the first hand.
They already prepped you on that one.
No, they didn't.
Come
but
on,
I just
you
figured
did.
nobody
Yeah,
else
the
would be
first
that
time
stupid.
ever. First person to ever go out on bust out on the first hand. Please have.
Do I have to use a coaster?
No, you don't have to do
go
anything.
through these formalities.
You can actually smash the table if you like. You can do whatever you like to.
Had I spent 2 hours and then been the first one to lose, you know what I mean?
And that
happens.
happens. But you got.
Phil, how did I do? I mean, obviously I'm sitting here not well, but maybe
It's the first hand of the tournament.
Do we call it over-betting the pot maybe a little bit?
Over-betting the pot.
Yeah.
I did everything wrong, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, the good thing is we're going to have a long time for you to sit on this couch and learn from the other players that are still at the table.
Right.
So.
You did a number of things that Phil gets rankled by. You underbet, then checked, and then you called the.
I did it all wrong.
You called the all-in from a guy who you knew was going to kill you.
I didn't know for sure. I mean, I should have known from the glasses and the hat.
Bastard.
You know, I should have been a little smarter.
He's a stone-cold bastard. You should know that.
He's a son of a bitch.
But you do get $5,000 still goes to your charity, which is Save the Music.
Yeah.
And what do they do at Save the Music?
They probably hate me now. They're like, you
No,
asshole. You bet it all in the first hand. You gave it, $5 grand, thanks. That was like my first time having sex. I'm like, well, this is great, but it's over? This is it? I mean, you know, I'm like, whatever.
Well, you prematurely ejaculated your chips all over Norm Macdonald.
I did. And he's Canadian.
Yeah. We're gonna go out to a commercial, and then we're gonna come back, and you have you got a long stay with us here.
I went all in. Look at that. This is horrible.
Let's go to commercial. This is getting painful. And we are back. We're at the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, where spring break never ends. We've got our first casualty here in the Losers Lounge. Adam Rodriguez is with us, keeping us a little bit of company here.
Doing a fine job of it, too.
Yeah, but now I don't think he's going to be alone long in here. I think he's going to be joined by one of his celebrity compadres soon. And let's see, how soon do you think that'll be? What's the chip count looking like?
Might be pretty soon, Dave. Norm Macdonald's doubled up to an enormous chip lead after knocking Adam out. He's got 20,800. The other three are grouped very tightly. Michael Ian Black's in second with 9,900, Jeremy Sisto's in third with 9,800, and Star Jones is still a close fourth with 9,500.
Triple up and deal.
I'll be honest, I never liked Adam.
Norm is first.
10-7 for Norm Macdonald.
Norm folds.
3-9.
Michael folds.
Jack King of Diamonds.
Jeremy raises to 400.
Ace-6 of Hearts for Star.
Call.
Star calls, 2 players. Flop
3 of clubs, 9 of spades, 6 of clubs on the flop, and that gives Star a pair of sixes. Jeremy has no pair.
Jeremy bets 600.
Call.
And Star makes a good call.
Star called.
6 of spades on the turn. That gives her 3 sixes and an immortal lock. There's no way she can lose this hand.
Jeremy checked.
Raise 1,000.
Star's betting 1,000.
Jeremy has got to get rid of this hand now unless he wants to join Adam here.
Don't let him make you feel bad, Adam.
Jeremy folds. Star wins the pot.
Okay, I can go back home and not be humiliated in one pot. I'm Star Jones, and I'm playing for the East Harlem School at Exodus House in New York City. It is a middle school for primarily Black and Latino children from the Harlem community. I play poker on Wednesday nights with Whoopi Goldberg and her group of friends. By the end of the evening, if you haven't won a pot and you spent all your money, you are ticked. Don't let this pretty face fool you. I got a good poker face. I'm out to win. Who cares who the players are? It's about the cards. It's all boys at my table. And not that I, the intelligent, gifted, talented lady that I am, would ever use my feminine charms to try to throw off my competitors. I would never do that. That would be tacky. I'm gonna use whatever I got.
No more whipped cream when you get a chance, darling. Thank you.
Jeremy is first.
And Jeremy's going to fold the 7-2.
Jeremy folds.
You can just apply it directly to... I didn't say to stop. We're good.
I'm in.
Thank you.
Star's calling with the King 6.
The whipped cream's falling. The Leaning Tower of whipped cream.
That was like my poker play.
It was symbolic.
Norm calls.
Norm calls with the 8-9 offsuit.
Michael
It's up to
checks,
Michael, and he
three
checks in the big blind with an ace-deuce.
Flop is
5 of diamonds, 4 spades, jack of hearts on the flop. Everyone missed.
Norm is first.
Norm is first to bet. He has the worst hand with just a 9-8.
Norm bets 500. Michael folds. Star folds. Norm wins the pot.
When you have a lot of chips, you can really exert pressure on your opponents by making a bet, and Norm stole that pot from both of them.
That doesn't make it right.
My name is Norm Macdonald, and I'm playing for Paul Newman's hole-in-the-wall gang. Well, I think if you're playing for charity, you better be competitive. You better not be kidding around. You better be wanting to win at all costs. This is for children. Texas Hold'em I came into late. I played Minnesota Hold'em for years. Is that a state? I played the Idaho Hold'em. I won't lie to you, I was pretty good at the Rhode Island Hold'em. Phil Gordon will be watching and critiquing everything you do at that card table. And listen, that's going to be tough on a lot of players. It's not going to be tough on me because I prepared for this game. And what I did was, the other night I had sex with a filthy prostitute, and I had Phil come in and critique it. And I thought he was kind of unfair. A lot of laughs at this table.
That's because Uncle Norm, you got all the money.
Where's the banter? I heard there was going to be banter.
It's over here in the loser's lounge, sir.
Jeremy's first. He folded.
I heard there was going to be witty repartee. So we got two different memos, apparently. Banter I have no interest in. Witty repartee I can listen to all day.
Star folds.
Pair of queens for Norm.
It's a great hand. In Vegas, we call that Siegfried and Roy.
I wonder why.
Norm calls.
2-10 for Michael.
Now, Michael's getting a free ride in the blind here because Norm is trying to trap him. He just called. 8 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds, deuce of diamonds on the flop. Norm has the pair of queens with a queen-high flush draw, and he checks. And Michael is going to come out firing with his pair of deuces and the 10-high flush draw. He bets 400. He's trying to act weak here. When your opponent acts weak, they're usually strong. At the poker table, strength means weakness and weakness means strength.
By the way, that doesn't apply to bar fighting. If a guy looks strong, he probably is.
I'll tell you right now, I have the ace-5 deuce. I flopped 3 pair. I was lying. I don't have the 3 pair.
Raise.
Norm is raising.
Now, when they act weak and then they raise, you can be fairly certain they've got a very good hand. And Michael knows this.
Take it.
He's a good player, and he's going to get
Michael
out.
folds. Norm wins the pot. Norm shows a queen of diamonds and a queen of spades.
Well, I'm pulling for Norm now because he's got all my money, so I feel like my money's at least going to Hole in the Wall charity.
It's like wanting the person that adopts your children. You want them to be a good person.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and he's the adoptive parent of your chips.
That's how I felt. We spoke about it early on, and I said, look, if I'm going to lose...
If anything happens to me, take care of my chips.
Exactly. I kind of bequeathed that to him.
Stars first.
He's got the queen 4 of clubs.
I'm in.
Star calls.
2 9 of hearts for Norm.
Norm folds.
Jack 10.
I call.
Yeah, he's in the small blind.
Michael
It's cheap for him to get in. He's going to call with a Jack 10.
Jeremy's got ace 7 suited.
Jeremy checks. 3 players.
All right, there are 3 players, and Michael will be first to bet. Star's in the best position at the table because she gets to act after everyone else makes a decision. So she gets a lot more information about the strength of their hand by their bet or their check. And she can make a much more intelligent decision because she's last to act.
Because information is power.
7 of clubs, 3 of hearts, king of clubs now. Star has a flush draw.
Michael is first. Michael checks.
Jeremy flopped a pair of 7s.
Did you check?
Jeremy checks.
Now he checks to Star. I would have preferred him to bet there.
Raise 3.
Star bets 300. Michael folds. Jeremy calls. 2 players. Turn is a tray of spades.
3 of spades on the
Jeremy's
turn.
First.
That's actually a good card for him. He can test her here with a bet.
Raise, bet, whatever.
Jeremy's betting 800. Star folds.
And she's
Jeremy
folding.
wins the
I
pot.
like that fold. It's a very nicely played turn card there by Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy Sisto. I'm playing for the Linden Center, and they are an organization, nonprofit, that works with troubled kids. When I was a kid, I didn't play cards. I played sports sometimes, you know, with my mom. I like to play poker with the lonely people at the casinos. I like to take their money. I don't like to play with my friends. My friends play. I'm not going to do good. Don't vote for me. Somebody's going to take me out. I know it. I just don't want to be first out. I don't want to be first out. I don't want to be a sucker. What role should I take? I'll take the evil role. Just evil, just wishing other people bad for no reason. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to do very, very well. And I think one by one, the rest will topple.
Well, Jeremy Sisto wants the evil role, does he? He's going to have to wrestle it away from Devil Spawn and Canadian Norm Macdonald. And don't rule out Star's mean streak or Michael Ian Black's bitchiness. It's the passion of the poker when we return.
Ante up for the Singular Celebrity Poker Showdown Challenge on Bravo. All of tonight's players play a mean hand of poker, but one hand has special experience.
Welcome back to the Palms in Las Vegas. This game is just getting underway, so what do you say we check the chip count, Phil?
Okay, Dave, Norm is still our chip leader with 23,800. Michael's in second place with 9,900. Jeremy's got 8,400, and Star Jones is still in fourth place with 7,900 in chips. The blinds are only 200, 400 at this point, so nobody is officially short-stacked. Compared to Norm, they are, of course, but they've all got plenty of chips.
Now, before you can have any chips at all, it's a good idea to know what makes a good poker hand. So we'll just give you a little primer on how that goes from lowest to highest hand, produced by the master of glamour and production numbers, Busby Berkeley. At the bottom, when you've got no pair, no nothing, hands are ranked by the high card, with an ace being the highest. Next is a pair. 2 cards of the same rank. The lowest pair is deuces. The highest is aces. The next best hand is 2 pair. The higher of the 2 pair is the one that counts. For example, Your jacks and threes beats my tens and nines. Beating two pair is three of a kind, which is just what it sounds like. Three of a kind is also known as trips or a set. Next best on the list is a straight, 5 cards of any suit in sequential order, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can play an ace low, as in ace 2, 3, 4, 5, or high, as in 10 jack, queen, king, ace. Beating a straight is a flush. 5 cards of any rank that are all of the same suit. Flushes are ranked by the highest card in the flush. So if you had 5 hearts with an ace high, and I had 5 clubs with only a jack high, you'd take the pot. Next is a full house, which is 3 of a kind plus a pair. To beat a full house, you're looking for 4 of a kind. It's not easy to get, but when you do, chances are you'll win with it. That is, unless somebody has a straight flush. 5 cards of the same suit and in sequential order. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of spades is a straight flush. And the granddaddy of all hands is called a royal flush. That's the 5 highest cards in sequential order, 10 jack, queen, king, ace, all of the same suit. And that's as good as it gets. Now let's get back to the action.
Shuffle up and deal. Jeremy is first.
Jeremy gets to say 3, 7 of hearts.
Do we even know if Phil has actually ever played poker?
I've never seen it. He just wrote a good book.
Jeremy folds.
It was good for the first 3 pages. Those last 4 were tough.
Of course, the book they're referring to is your notes that you give the cheat book.
I give them like 20 short tips that might help them play better.
Call.
Star calls.
Ace 5.
Norm calls.
And he gives Michael Ian Black a free look here in the big blind with a 9-7.
Michael checks, 3 players. Flop is 8 of hearts, 9 of spades, 10 of hearts. Norm's first.
Norm bet 2,000 with no pair and no draw. That is not a good bet. That gives Michael a pair of 9s and a straight draw. He needs a 6 or a jack to make a straight.
Call.
Michael calls.
I'm all in.
No. Star's right here.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm done.
And he just called you. So there's like nothing to raise.
Oh, please. Like he doesn't know.
Norm knows it's not his turn to act. 5 on the turn, paired Norm there.
First act.
Well, I was just pretending. I mean, I have nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead. You bet you win.
Right.
Are you checking, Norm? Check. Okay, Norm checked, Michael checked.
Jack of diamonds on the river. That makes Michael Ian Black a jack high straight.
Go ahead.
Norm checks. Michael bets 2,000. Norm folds. Michael wins the pot.
Thank you.
I'm Michael Ian Black. I'm playing for Endeavor House, which is a group home for mentally challenged adults. It's a category I myself fit into. The biggest lesson I learned from being on Celebrity Poker Showdown last season was not to be such a f***ing idiot.
When you get a chance, can I get a little more whipped cream on this?
If I can just not be a f***ing idiot for, let's say, an hour or 2.
Just apply it directly to...
I think I have a shot of coming in 3rd. I think last time my intention was to do very well and win. I'm going to take the opposite strategy this time. Play poorly and lose. Last season, I read books, I studied. This season, I didn't do any of that. I'll tell you what I did. Fresh jockey shorts, strawberry banana smoothie. And not in the places where you think they would be. The strawberry banana smoothie did not go in my mouth. The jockeys did not go over my winky wank.
Norm is first.
And Norm has a queen jack offsuit.
I got a hand. I raise.
Norm is raising to 1,800.
And 3-5 for Michael.
Michael folds.
You may retire those cards.
Oh,
That's the best hand you can start with in Texas Hold'em.
How much is it?
1800.
All right, all in.
All in.
Yeah! Go for it. I hope you win.
Jeremy
double me up,
raises
Norm.
all in for $7,000.
And look at him sit back in his chair, Dave. When your opponent raises and then sits that far back and that far away from the
I
table,
want to go to the loser's lounge.
that is a sign of strength.
Star folds.
You can't get any more obvious than that. Normally when a guy plays with his chips like this, he's just not going to call. He's Hollywooding right now.
How much more to me?
5,200 to call.
Why do you say that like Hollywood's a bad thing?
Norm folds. Jeremy wins the pot.
Yeah, he throws it away.
Throws it away.
And Jeremy takes down the pot.
For this next hand, we're only going to show you one player's hole cards. Pay close attention to the other player's tells because you're going to have to decide how would you play it.
How would you play it?
All right, Dave, for this hand, we are going to be playing along with Jeremy Sisto, and we've got an ace-10.
Why don't they have guys with racks coming out here bringing
Your fiance's over there. Why don't you make a call?
Michael is first.
Just because I'm engaged doesn't mean I'm blind. What the hell?
Mike William Black's first to act. We're looking at him. We're trying to pick up some tells.
I raise.
Michael's raising.
I don't know. What do you think, Dave?
Michael raises to 1,800.
I would worry about calling.
1,800, huh?
Yes, sir.
Because he's a good player.
American dollars?
But ace-10's a very good hand. The key is, do we have the best hand right now?
All right. So, $1,800.
If we think we have the best hand right here, we should raise it. But it's very unclear. Michael could easily have this hand beat, in which case we should call.
Okay, I'll call.
Jeremy calls. Star folds.
All right. Michael has something. Go ahead.
Now, the good thing about this hand is that we will be in position, and Mike will have to act before we have to make any commitment to the pot. Six of clubs, ace of diamonds, nine of hearts.
You got a pair of aces.
Now, we're going to watch Michael very closely.
I'm going to look at you until you look away.
I'll never look away.
I have to bet.
And now I think that Michael's flirting with us. What does that say?
2,000.
Michael bets 2,000.
Wow. This is a tough decision.
It's going to be tough to call. Maybe I'll raise.
I would say here are your three best choices.
Call,
raise, or
just
fold.
leave.
And no. You know why? Because you're a sweet man with a wonderful disposition.
Stop. I'm focusing. I think what I'm going to do here in this situation is...
What we're worried about here are ace-queen, ace-jack, ace-king, and ace-9. Those are the real hands to be concerned about.
All right, let's just do that.
Jeremy calls. Turn is a 4 of hearts. Michael bets all in.
Oh, Michael moves in immediately.
And he was reaching to move in before the 4 came up.
Now, this is for all our chips here. Let's review the information we have right now. Michael raised before the flop. That shows a decent hand. He bet after the board hit with an ace. He bet 2,000, which is a significant amount. And now, on the turn card, he moves all in.
All in.
He's not quite all in. He has one chip left.
Damn. I'm telling you right now that I'm going to bet this chip on the river. Regardless. I don't even care anymore.
How much do I have here? 5. 5.5, huh? Had to go all in.
It's tension. It's a lot of tension. And also, I want to show off my physique. Literally minutes in the gym, ladies and gentlemen.
The Linden Center. They'll be so angry at me if I lose this. I was going to get my own plaque.
They were already troubled.
Front office.
You know, they're not going to be any more troubled whether... He said it first. They said they were troubled youths.
Now. What should I do?
Get up and show your physique while you think.
We know what the rule is.
If we don't have the best hand right now, we are drawing so slim. We only have a 6% chance of hitting our 10 on the river.
But the good news for us is if we are Jeremy right now, the ladies liked our ass better.
If you think you have the best hand, go for it.
Sound advice from a lawyer.
I guess what I'm gonna... You can just cut past this part when I'm trying to decide.
This is the best stuff. You know, it's...
Ooh, and things have taken an ugly turn.
I'm gonna fold.
We threw it away.
Jeremy folds. Michael wins a pot.
Let's find out what Michael had. I'm very curious here. Ace four.
Ace four.
Indeed, he did turn 2 pair, and we made a good lay down. I hope you guys at home made the same play.
We got out alive.
Talk about showing off physiques. My.
Not in 8 million years.
Star and Jeremy have plenty of chips at this point. They really cannot panic. They have to pick a hand and go with it.
Yeah. And both Star and Jeremy showed up wearing the same eyelashes.
Jeremy is first.
6-7 suited.
A lot of players like to play these suited connectors.
Jeremy calls.
Jack 4 suited for Star.
I wouldn't play here. It's not a very good hand.
Star calls.
King 5 of diamonds for Norm.
Now we've had hearts and spades and now diamonds.
And we've got
now
4 or 5 of clubs.
Michael checks.
So you know what that means? We're gonna have to flip the flop. We're gonna flip the floppity flu.
Flop is 4 of diamonds, deuce of clubs, queen of spades.
Now Star has the best hand with a pair of 4s. Michael Ian Black also has a pair of 4s. And Norm has no hand.
300
The minimum bet is 600 to all your chips.
The minimum 600.
The minimum is 600.
He's just trying to steal this pot.
Norm bets 600. Michael folds. Jeremy folds.
And it's up to Star. She does have a pair of 4s, and she calls.
Star calls.
King of Hearts on the turn. That's a huge card for Norm. He's got a pair of kings now.
Norm bets 600. Star calls. River is a tray of hearts. Norm is first. Norm bets 600. Star calls. Let's see both hands. Norm shows a king of diamonds and a 5 of diamonds. He has a pair of kings. Star has a jack of spades and a 4 of spades. She has a pair of 4s. Norm wins the pot.
That was a nice play by Norm Macdonald. Very nice play.
I don't know. I've never played poker against Star Jones, but I imagine she's very competitive because I understand she at one time was an attorney at law.
Raise 1,000.
So there's nobody more competitive than an attorney at law. I know you're going to say astronaut, but we're not going to get into that age-old debate. Jeremy Sisto, obviously, is great on the 6 Feet Under program, you know, and he seems crazy on that show. Well, think about Michael Ian Black. I mean, that guy, you can never figure that guy out. He gets on a celebrity poker, and all of a sudden he doesn't want to come in last.
I'll tell you right now, I have the ace-5 deuce. I flopped 3 pair. I was lying, I don't have the 3 pair.
I don't know. He's another one that He leaves me nonplussed.
Norm is first.
And he's got a 3-6 that he folds. Ace-5 offsuit.
I raise.
Michael's raising.
Raising is the proper play here.
Michael raises to 1,800.
Jack-King offsuit for Jeremy.
That's a very good hand when you're short stacked.
All right.
He's going to move all in. This is a very good aggressive play.
And Star's got the Queen-7, which she folds.
Total.
The other thing that his big re-raise does here is it puts Michael under a lot of pressure. Michael may not think that his Ace-5 is the best hand right now, and he may lay this hand down.
Michael folds. Jeremy wins the pot.
It's a nice aggressive pre-flop re-raise by Jeremy Sisto.
Jeremy Sisto just bought himself a little more time, but Star Jones may have to hawk her watch to stay in the game. And rumor has it, Norm Macdonald will crack a smile when Celebrity Poker Shenanigans continues.
Celebrity Poker Showdown continues next, only on Bravo.
Welcome back to the Palms in Las Vegas for more Celebrity Poker Showdown, where all you need is a chip and a chair and someone to do your makeup and hair. And then, of course, you can burst into flames and land here in the Losers Lounge, as Adam Rodriguez did very early in our game, sadly. Sadly for you, but happily for Phil and I.
Of course.
Because we get very lonely. We get very lonely, and it's nice to have
company. What better company than myself?
It's true. And Phil, now that we're here, now that we know we have one person who is down to 0, what do the other 4 people have in their chip counts?
Well, surprise, surprise, Norm Macdonald's still on top with more than half the chips on the table. He's got 25,900. Michael Ian Black has climbed into a respectable second place with 14,500. Jeremy Sisto's in third, 6,800. And Star Jones is the short stack at the table with 2,800. If she can't make a move soon, the only view she's going to have will be at the Losers Lounge. Star is very short stacked, and when that happens to you, it's very important just to pick 2 cards and go.
You've got cool hair.
You do have cool hair. Who does your hair?
I do.
You do?
Jeremy.
Because you do not have cool hair.
He does have cool hair.
No, I meant not cool in a very cool way.
Right.
Jeremy's first.
I'm making uncool cool.
It's my favorite character on 6 Feet Under. He's got a little weirdness to him, a little edge.
Unpredictable.
You know, I like that. It scares me because you like a bad boy, and you know he's completely whacked out of his mind, but you really want to do him. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You do.
Believe me, I've been down that road so many times. And I keep telling myself, honey, do not make the same mistake. But I can't help it. I love those bad boys. I'm looking at you, Norm.
Jeremy called. Star is raising to 1,500.
She raises to 1,500. Should just move all in.
There's champagne in the back, whatever.
This is a great hand. You're the chip leader.
The classic pretending to smoke a pipe pose.
Norm folds.
And he's folding.
That's a very strange play.
Norm's a strange man. 4-9 for Michael.
Michael folds.
I'm all in.
Jeremy is raising all in.
Star's got enough chips committed already. She has to call. Star has fewer chips than Jeremy. Even if Jeremy loses this hand, he will still have chips remaining and be in the tournament.
Well, I can only go to 13, so I'm allowed to go all in as
You
to
have
how much I can.
2,800.
There
So
you
we'll
go.
give Jeremy back 4,000.
All right, baby.
Star, on the other hand, has to win this or she's eliminated.
Jeremy has an ace of hearts and an 8 of clubs. Star has an ace of spades and a jack
Ace
of
Jack
clubs.
is 75% over Ace 8.
Let's see the flop. Flop is ace of clubs, 6 of spades, 5 of hearts. They both have a pair of aces, but Star has the best hand so far with a jack kicker. Let's see the turn. Turn is a
Jack of hearts on the turn. This hand's over. No card can come that's going to help Jeremy, and Star is doubled up. Nice play, Star.
Drawing dead. Jeremy makes 2 pair on the river. It's an 8 of diamonds. Star wins the pot.
Very nice. I called it 7.
800?
4-8.
Norm is first.
Norm has got Queen 2.
Norm folds.
8-3.
Michael folds.
A 9 Jack.
Star has been playing exceedingly tight. It would be a very good idea for him to move a lot of chips in the pot and try to steal this blind.
Yeah. Again, let me clarify. We're talking about stealing the blind, not stealing from the blind.
Exactly.
Because that is poor sportsmanship to steal from the blind. They are disadvantaged.
All right, we'll go all in. There he goes. He moves all in. 4,400.
All in.
Good call, Kreskin. And it's a King 7.
4,400 and all in for Jeremy.
You and me, baby. Right now. What are we waiting for? Let's just do it.
Let's dance.
Yeah.
How much is it? 41?
He didn't want to get called.
He did not want to get called.
I think I'm going to go away in a couple of minutes, so I'd like you to say goodbye to me in the nicest possible way.
All right, this time Star has more chips than Jeremy, so if she loses this hand, she'll still be in the tournament. If Jeremy loses, he's out.
Hearts. Let's see the flop. Flop is 5 of hearts, 9 of clubs, 6 of clubs.
That's a great flop for Jeremy. He has the top pair, a pair of 9s. Star has an inside straight draw. She needs an 8 to make a straight.
Turn is a queen of clubs. Jeremy still has the best hand. They both have flush draws. Jeremy has the best flush draw. Turn is a tray of hearts. Jeremy wins the pot with a pair of 9s.
His aggressive play paid off. He doubled up. Now he's got 8,800. He's looking good.
That's why I don't usually shake, but this is a friendly game.
It's a friendly game.
Now, Star's in exactly the same position that Jeremy was just in, and that she has to just pick any 2 cards and move in and try to double up here.
You guys remember Adam?
Adam?
Yeah, I remember him.
Oh, yeah.
I know, poor Adam.
I like him. I wonder where he is.
I'm playing for Save the Music, which is a charity that helps keep music programs alive in inner city schools. I just learned how to play this week, actually. I've played poker before. I've kind of, grown up playing here or there. I've never been in a regular weekly game or anything like that.
I don't know what I have to do here at this point.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but that's not going to stop me from winning. And I'm not worried about what everybody else thinks.
You just say all in, I think is what you do.
Norm Macdonald, who? Norm Macdonald. It's very hard to be a gracious loser. I don't know that I'm going to be able to sit here and be nice about losing. I partied with Phil Gordon last night, so I bought him some drinks and was getting a few tips on what to do. He told me page 4 in the book. Memorize page 4. If you know page 4, you'll be fine. I haven't done that yet.
They're trash talking the Adam.
At this point, discussing you is almost like a childhood memory.
Yeah, I'm actually. They're wondering if I was a figment of their imagination, actually.
Ace 9.
Very good hand for our chip leader.
Raise.
Norm is raising. Norm raises to 1,600 total.
And Michael's got Queen 3.
If you're lying.
Michael folds.
Jeremy's got Jack 6 offsuited.
Jeremy folds.
Ace Jack of diamonds there, so.
So she's going to move all in. She had to move in no matter what her cards were, but the Ace Jack is very good news for her. That's a great hand.
100 more to call.
Well, she's the only one, believe me. I don't have anything, but... Geez, I don't know.
Why not?
Norm calls. Let's see both hands.
The Ace Jack suited is about a 75% favorite to win from here.
Star has an ace of diamonds and a jack of diamonds. Let's see the flop. Flop is 9 of spades, 10 of clubs, 5 of clubs.
Horrible flop for Star. Norm has the best hand with a pair of 9s.
Star has ace high.
We hate Norm.
Turn is a 9 of clubs.
And that does it. Star is going to be eliminated.
Norm now has 3 9s, and he also has an ace high flush draw.
It's over.
Star can't
It's
win.
over.
River is a
King of hearts on the river.
Big hand for Star. Norm wins the pot.
That was a great call, I'm saying. Yeah, you had the best hand, yeah.
Adam, make some room on the couch. Finally have some company.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Let's ruin the losers.
Yeah, I'll be in the loser lounge. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Okay, I don't like losing. Get out of my face. Okay, I'm in the loser's lounge.
It's not so bad.
Adam, you missed
Come here.
it. My love has come along.
Oh, come on over here.
Your lonely days are over. And life is not like a song.
Oh, this is such a touching reunion.
You did such a great job. Phil did nothing but compliment
Phil,
your play the entire way.
Did I do what I was supposed to do?
You did great, yeah.
Okay. I was worried that Uncle Phil was back here disappointed in me.
I was proud of you. It was just luck on that.
I know. Now, I did the right thing with an ace and a jack.
Yeah, the ace jack.
That's right. My Phil said to me, if it's a great blackjack hand, which that would have been a blackjack hand,
Yes.
then I'm supposed to be all in.
Phil was proud. When you went all in, Phil was yes.
Okay.
He was not, and trust me, he gripes a lot.
He does?
Phil
but he
didn't
was not
compliment
griping.
me on my blackjack
You gave
hand.
him no option.
I gotta tell you, you
remember.
blew me away with the all-in on the first hand.
You know what it was? Norm challenged me, and it was like, oh,
Y'all
I
shouldn't
can't,
play
you know,
who's
what
is
am I
bigger.
gonna... I know.
Whenever boys play who's is bigger,
It's so
it's
true.
stupid. Whenever you're dealing with men, it always comes down. So who's got the bigger one? I'm gonna unzip my pants. I'm gonna whip it out. That's not smart.
But it is good television. So, whoever has the biggest one out there,
And I
please flop
lost.
it out on the table. And the East Harlem School at X's house, they're getting $5,000.
Which is a wonderful thing. I'm so happy to do that. I'm
That
so
is
happy
excellent.
to get them $5 grand.
Well, 2 of our celebrities have joined us in the lounge, and I couldn't be happier to have you here. But we're going to have to go back out and continue to watch poker.
$500 and $1,000 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
And Norm Macdonald's in great shape. He's got almost 30,000 in chips.
You're talking about his stack.
Yeah, he's not in great shape physically.
He's not in great shape.
Definitely not. But he does have 30,000 in chips, and that gives him a lot of power at this level.
And power is what women respond to. You don't have to be the best-looking man.
Just powerful.
Just powerful. Look at Donald Trump. He gets laid. When that haircut sees action, you know there's some money in the bank.
Norm is first.
All right, we're down to 3 players.
He's got a king, queen of clubs.
It's a great hand.
Raise.
Norm is raising. Norm raises to $3,000 total.
And Michael has got an ace-5.
Yep, he's got 8,700 in chips.
I'm all in.
He goes all in. Wow, this is a huge, aggressive re-raise.
Where's the girl with the whipped cream?
And Jeremy's got a king-6 of spades.
8,700 total for Michael.
That's usually a decent hand, but not facing a raise and a re-raise.
How much?
8,700 total. Jeremy folds.
Don't tell Norm. I've got 2 aces. But don't tell Norm.
What's he got out there?
8,700.
It's 5,700 to call.
What's he got out there?
I'm sorry?
How much money is there?
8,700.
It's about to be 8,800, Norm Macdonald.
8,800.
And my room key.
And his room key.
Okay, so there's how much money there? So how much is it to me?
5,700 more.
He knows exactly how much money's in the pot. He's just stalling.
I'll see what I can do.
Come on, Norm.
Come on, Norm.
Yeah, stretch it out. Stretch it out.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. You guys?
Yeah.
Doing good. I'm freaking out.
Norm shows a king of clubs and a queen of clubs, and he folds. Michael wins the pot.
Pull up a chair.
Yeah. Now they'll make me go
I
back
forgot
in there
about you
sometimes.
altogether.
I know. Well, we've been in there. We do a whole other
should do
show.
visits.
That's what I'm doing now.
Right.
That was exciting. And by the way, I've got some news since we started the game. A couple of big things have happened. Color television has come out. So enjoy. I'll be back in there if you need me.
Very good. All right, have a good time.
But it did not come up.
Norm is first.
And Norm's got a Queen 9 offsuit.
I'll just call.
Norm calls.
Very strange play for this at this time in the tournament.
By strange, you mean?
Questionable.
And by questionable, you mean?
Strange.
And by that, you mean ultimately disappointing.
Yeah, I don't know why you would just call on the button there. If you have a hand that's good enough to play, put some pressure on the short stacks.
I think he's just trying to piss you off. 5, 6.
I call.
Michael calls.
And Jared's got a 3 8.
Jeremy checks. All three players. Flop is king of spades, 4 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds. Michael's first.
A check.
Michael checks. Jeremy checks.
This is a license to steal here.
You know, Norm has nothing but blue chips showing.
He's playing very well. He's going to be tough to beat.
I got a check.
Norm checks.
He just checks.
Turn is a queen of spades.
Now, Norm made a pair of queens. He has the best hand.
Michael checks. Jeremy checks.
I guess if nobody's going to bet.
Norm bets 2,000. Michael folds, Jeremy folds, Norm wins the pot.
And Norm is just steamrolling right now, Dave. Pot after pot after pot.
Can anybody stop the crazed love child of Paul Newman and Charlie Chaplin? Watch Michael and Jeremy go all in to try and halt Stormin' Norman in his tracks. Don't miss one exciting moment of Celebrity Poker Bitch Slap after these moving pleas for your money.
Ante up for the Singular Celebrity Poker Showdown Challenge on Bravo. All of tonight's players play a mean hand of poker, but one hand has special experience.
Welcome back to the Palms in Las Vegas, Nevada, where prostitution is not only legal, it's mandatory. Now, we've lost 2 celebrities so far. That means we still have 3 hopefuls chasing a slice of that singular wireless prize pool. So let's take a look at the chip count, see who's most hopeful and who's closest to hopeless.
Well, our chip leader is Norm Macdonald, and he has been since the first hand of tonight's tournament. He has 33,700. Jeremy Sisto's moved into second place now. He's got 8,600, and Michael Ian Black's in third with 7,700. With the blinds up to 500 and 1,000, they're going to have to win some of their chips back from Norm soon, or they'll just get blinded off.
Shuffle up and deal.
Jeremy Sisto of 6 feet under has an 8 king.
Jeremy calls.
And Norm Macdonald. Some may remember him from Saturday Night Live. He's got a 7-5.
It's only going to cost him 500 more to call here. You got this big a chip lead. I think you put your 500 in.
Do you have like a giant monster hand? That's right.
Norm folds.
He lays it down. That's pretty tight.
A check.
Michael in black of Ed has the queen 2.
Flop is tray of diamonds, 5 of spades, deuce of spades. Michael's first.
Michael flopped the best hand. He's got a pair of deuces.
Check. 3,000.
Jeremy bets 3,000.
Jeremy's trying to bluff the pot. He bets 3,000. Now he's looking right at him. Contrast this when he had the aces and was looking away. This is a huge tell. He's trying to appear strong. He's trying to appear confrontational. He's sitting up in his chair. Everything about this hand is different than the hand where he had the aces.
You know who else does that? Puffer fish. They try to look bigger than they are. Now these tells, now the pros, do they still have these tells, or are they just more subtle with the pros?
It's a lot more subtle. Because these guys are actors, they overact. They're easier to read for me.
Yeah.
It's definitely not as easy to read in a big pro tournament, for
The training
instance.
of an actor is to convey your feelings, your inner feelings, whereas a poker tries to hide them, conceal them.
I'm all in.
And Michael moves all in. That's a very good play by Michael. He picked up on the tell. Jeremy's got to call 3,700 more with no pair.
To 6,700. He's all in.
So how much more would I owe?
Well,
all of me?
It's 3,700 to call.
That was a great read by Michael.
All of me. I don't know if I can call that.
How much is he in already?
He needs to call 3,700 more.
Ay, ay, ay. All right. 3,700?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy calls. Let's see both hands. Michael has a queen of diamonds and a deuce of diamonds.
Michael's more than 75% to win from here.
Jeremy has a king of spades and an 8 of hearts. Let's see the turn. Turn is an ace of hearts.
Jeremy needs a king or an 8 to win, or a 4 would split the pot. Oh, a 4. Oh, man.
They both have a 5 high straight. That's a split pot.
Unlucky for Michael there.
They split the pot?
They split the pot. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5. Both players have a straight. Wow.
That was a good raise, man.
Once you get that crowd on your side, you've seen what happens. Don't tell Norm. I've got 2 aces. You know, people start doing the wave and cheering and chanting, and then you've got the grim, ashen-faced comedian in the corner that people hate. I suspect Norm is a degenerate gambler, and so I think I just let him self-destruct.
How much money is there? How much money does he have? How much money is there?
I think I'm just going to go balls to the wall against Sisto.
Ay, ay, ay. All right.
I think against a guy like Sisto, you just roll the dice. I don't know what that means. There are dice or there are no dice in poker. I could be in trouble because I brought loaded dice.
Norm is first.
He's got an ace 5.
I'll raise.
Norm's raising.
I'll just raise it. Whatever the
Norm raises to 4,000.
Michael's got a queen 8 of diamonds.
And no hesitation, he moves all in for 10,000.
10,000.
King 6 for Jeremy.
You look a little like Sam Rockwell. Have you heard that?
I like Sam Rockwell.
Very good actor.
Mike's just getting a little more walking time in.
So that puts me all in, right, if I have to do that?
This could be the end of the episode right here.
Jeremy folds.
I like his fold there. And Norm folded quickly. That's a very strange fold. You should at least give this some thought.
And this is when it gets exciting.
Obviously, look at your body posture.
No, well, I mean, you know, after you sit here for this long.
What Michael's doing here is he's giving himself a chance to win, okay? He's playing aggressively, but he's not letting himself get blinded down
to where he's not a factor anymore. And that's one of the key things to understand in these tournaments is that when you get low, you just have to go for it.
Michael is first.
And Michael has an 8-5.
Michael folds.
And he's got the queen 6 of hearts.
And that seems to be good enough for Jeremy. Moves all in. That's a nice play. And he gets Norm to fold the 10-3 offsuit. Great play by Jeremy.
Norm folded. Jeremy wins the pot.
He did exactly what he had to do.
Norm has an ace-10.
Norm calls.
He just calls. That's strange.
7-9 from Michael.
7-9. It's going to cost him 1,000 here.
Michael folds.
And pair of 4s.
All in.
Jeremy is raising all in. Okay, Norm's calling.
Now this is a coin flip situation. It's about 50-50 for each player.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see the flop.
Good luck, everybody.
Flop is Jack of diamonds, 10 of spades, Jack of hearts. They both have 2 pair. Norm has the biggest 2 pairs with jacks and 10s. Turn is a tray of
3 of hearts on the turn doesn't help. He needs a 4 on the river. He's about 4% to win from here.
River is a 9 of hearts. Norm wins the pot. Big hand for Jeremy.
You did the right thing. Oh, yeah, no question.
Graciously shaking Norm's hand.
And he's coming back to join Star and Adam in the Losers Lounge.
Sorry, kids.
Here it comes.
What do you think? Bad move?
Welcome to the Losers Lounge. No, you know, I don't think you made a bad move. I think you had to do it. Come on down.
You played hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. You played hard. You played hard.
You were my pick to win, you know.
Phil liked your move. You know, you're getting into the round. This is my take on it. You know, Phil happens to agree, but you got to pad your stack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got the 3,000 to 5,000 blinds coming up.
Although I got
you want to have some cheese in the bank.
Yeah.
Huh? Why wouldn't I just
You had the best hand. You got all your money in with the best hand. What more do you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he only called, right? He only.
Yeah, you made him call. You had the best hand.
I'm going to win $1 million from the casino tonight and give $100,000 to my charity.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
So I'd like to thank Palms for that $1 million.
Yeah.
But that was fun. I enjoyed that. So.
Did you have a good time out there?
I did. I enjoyed it. It was quite fun.
And your charity, the Linden Center, is already, they're going to get the 5,000.
That's very nice.
From
That's very
courtesy
nice.
of the people at Singular Wireless.
Thank you, Singular.
Thank you, Singular.
Singular Wireless,
And I was going to say, this is probably harder on me because you were my pick to win.
Were you?
And
Were I?
Yeah, you were my pick, and you know Phil's going to lord that over me. Now.
I wasn't your pick?
No. Nope. No, you were not his pick.
Who was your pick?
I got Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? When you decided
And Norm is now. You guys have something in common here. Aside from all losing and only having $5,000 for your charities, you were all. Only
that buys a lot of socks.
There's a guy sitting out there in a Bob Fosse hat.
So what?
And he busted you all out.
He looks like Ann Reiking, so be
He
quiet.
does look like Ann Reiking. Now we're gonna go out for this message, then we'll be back for heads-up action between Norm Macdonald and Michael Ian Black. Welcome back. We're at the Palms Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. For more Celebrity Poker Showdown, it has come down to this. You know what this is about. It's no more nicey nice, no more dancey dance. No. It is now a dog fight, a vicious, ugly dog fight, which, by the way, is a wonderful sport. I don't know why they don't bring it back. I know you love the dog fighting. Now this is the silver chip. Now only one of you can walk out of here with this thing, and the one who does gets a chance to go to the championship table, play for the gold chip, and for $100,000 share of the Singular Wireless prize pool. That's $100,000 out of $250,000 that the people at Singular are putting up for all of the charities. So I give it back over to Robert to get this game going again. Please, Robert.
$1 and $2,000 blinds.
Before Robert Thompson says those immortal words, let's quickly check the chip count. Norm Macdonald's in the lead with 30,000. Michael Ian Black is still well in it with 20,000.
Shuffle up and deal.
And Michael has a queen and a king of diamonds.
I raise.
Michael's raising.
8,000.
Michael raises to 8,000.
And Norm is looking at a Jack 9 offsuit.
Huh? Call.
Norm's calling. Flop is 9 of spades.
All in.
Clubs,
wow.
Hearts,
all in.
He moves all in quickly. Pair of 9s on the flop.
All in.
That is not going to make Michael very happy at all. He's going to have to call off the rest of his chips without a pair if he wants to continue to play here.
Michael folds. Norm wins the pot.
Norm takes down the pot with a pair of 9s. All right, Dave, Michael's down to his last 8,000 in chips. He's going to have to play aggressively here.
And he's got a 5-7.
I'm all in.
And he moves all in. I think that's the right play.
Michael's raising all in for $8,000.
And Norm's got a 10 queen offsuit.
Absolutely easy call. You don't even think about it. You got to call 6,000 to bust the guy.
Yes.
He's got 8,000, I think?
Yes.
A pittance. It's a pittance.
If he has at least a face card.
Yeah, if you got a face card, you call. Just no doubt about it.
And he folds it.
Now, this was a big mistake from Norm.
Folds. Michael wins the pot.
That's a well above average hand. I think he should have called. That's good news for Michael because that means that Norm is not playing proper heads-up strategy.
Picks up a good hand.
Yeah, he's got the ace, queen of diamonds.
And he just limps. I don't like that play at all.
2-7 for Michael.
And Michael's going to get to see the flop for free with one of the worst hands in Hold'em.
Flop is 5 of spades, king of clubs, tray of hearts. Michael's first. Michael checks. Norm checked. Turn is a deuce of spades.
Michael Ian Black caught up. He now has a pair of deuces and the best hand.
Check.
I think Michael should have bet there.
Do you think Michael thinks he's just being trapped here?
Maybe, yeah.
Norm checks. River is a 9 of clubs. Michael checked.
I will raise 5,500.
And Norm comes out firing.
Macdonald, I'm going to show you tremendous respect with the 7 deuce.
Norm knows he bluffed him out. He's not showing that much respect. All he had was bottom pair with no kicker.
Michael shows a 7 of diamonds and a deuce of diamonds and folds. Norm wins the pot.
The blinds have gone up to 3,000, 5,000.
Norm is first.
9-6 for Norm.
Call.
Norm calls.
He just calls on the button.
I'm all in.
Michael raises to 13,000, all in.
Michael correctly reads that as weak and moves all in with a queen 9. He's hoping to pick up that 5,000.
All right. What would he have if he won? Yes.
Some more of your money.
He would have 26,000 total if he
Not
won.
my money.
The dying children's money at the Hole in the Wall gang, yes.
All right, I can't do that to them.
Norm folds. Michael wins the pot.
That's very good for Michael. He's now up to 18,000.
How much did he win on that one?
He won 5,000 on that pot.
Michael is first.
All right, it's up to Michael now.
And he has an ace and an 8.
Norman, not only am I all in, I'm including this autographed photo of David Copperfield.
Michael raised 18,000 all in. Norm folded. Michael wins the pot.
I don't see it as friendly competition. I see it as vanquishing foes.
I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in.
I'm there to vanquish foes. And we know who the real foes are. They're in here. They live right in here. If I lose, it will be you're a fool and you're an idiot. If I win, it will not be a celebration. It will only be relief. It will only be, well, you didn't screw up this time, Black. That's all it is. There's no joy in my life. It's a horrible, horrible existence that I lead because I hate me.
Aw, sounds like Mikey needs a hug. But don't count on Norm to give it to him. Will this David Copperfield disciple be able to wave his magic wand and make it all better? Don't disappear. Celebrity Hocus Pocus continues.
Next Thursday, it's an all-new Celebrity Poker.
Welcome back to the Palms Casino Resort, where it has become a head-to-head contest between Michael Ian Black and Norm Macdonald. Now, this is what Celebrity Poker Showdown is all about.
It is.
About two celebrities going toe-to-toe, mano-a-mano, and only one being left standing at the end of it. So why don't we review the chip count and see who's the closest to dead?
Well, they're both alive and kicking at the moment. Norm has a slight edge. He has 27,000 in chips, but Michael's right behind him with 23,000. And remember, the blinds are astronomical right now at 3,000 and 5,000. That's a lot of chips for either of them.
$3,000 and $5,000 blinds. Shuffle up and deal. Norm is first.
Norm picks up King 7.
I'll raise.
Raise.
Norm is raising. Norm raises to $12,000.
And another King 7.
They got the exact same hand.
I'm all in.
That's a great play here.
Michael's all in, and Norm's definitely going to call him here.
Norm has got a call at least.
But Norm's crazy. There's no telling what a crazy man's going to do out there. And David Copperfield is on the table again.
Michael is re-raising to $23,000.
And the photo.
And the autograph. What's his name? David Copperfield. Sorry. Okay.
What kind of illusionist are you?
I'm not.
Oh, I didn't realize.
11,000 to call.
Norm's only got to call 11,000 more.
Norm folds. Michael wins the
man,
pot.
that's a huge mistake.
Yeah, you're a poker expert, but I'm an expert on crazy people.
Yep, and Michael takes the chip lead.
It's cat and mouse, isn't it? But who's the cat and who's the mouse? That's the interesting question.
What if we started to slowly lower the table and the players into the shark pool at Mandalay Bay?
Norm is first.
King 9.
All in.
Norm raises 18,000 all in.
That's good enough for him to move all in.
Queen 7.
Well, Norman, I call.
Michael calls.
Now, if Michael wins this hand, the tournament is over.
Okay.
I'll reserve this for later.
Oh, he didn't add the David Copperfield this time.
Michael has a queen of spades and a 7 of hearts.
Michael's 35% to win this hand.
Norm has a king of diamonds and a 9 of spades. Flop is 8 of
But it just got a lot better. 8 of clubs, 7 of spades, 4 clubs on the flop. Michael flopped a pair of 7s. He's now 73% to win.
Turn is a deuce of clubs.
Michael is now 86% to win.
Best hand. Let's see the river.
Only a king or 9 will help.
River is a king of hearts. Norman wins the pot.
And the very image of excitement is Norm Macdonald.
Why didn't I put the picture in?
Norm has taken back the chip lead with 36,000.
Yep, that leaves Michael with 14,000. He's going to look at his cards, but they may not matter what they are.
It's Queen 2 of spades.
Michael raises to 14,000 all in.
And Norm folds it.
Norm keeps making the same mistake over and over and over. He's got to take his chance at putting this guy out of his misery.
Thank you, Dave.
$5,000 and $10,000 blind.
Dave.
What?
What happened?
Did he say what I thought? Did he say $5,000 and $10,000 blinds, Phil?
You can stay right there because we will be getting out from behind this desk shortly.
Dave, would you have some respect for the show?
The blinds would get this high in this tournament.
It's
It's
giddy.
unbelievable.
There can't be any oxygen at this height.
Norm is first.
All in.
Ace, king, there you go.
You gotta like that.
3,000 all in.
He's all in.
And pocket fives for Michael.
I call.
Michael calls.
Here we go.
Okay. Michael has more money.
Michael's a slight favorite here. He's about 54% to win before the flop.
Good game either way.
5 of spades and a 5 of clubs. Norm has an ace of diamonds and a king of hearts.
Norm has 23,000 now. If he loses this hand, it's all over. He needs to flop an ace or a king, folks.
Flop is a king of spades, 4 of spades, deuce of diamonds.
Norm is a
has the
huge
best hand
favorite
with
from
a pair
here.
of Kings. Let's see the turn.
Nearly 91% to win. 4 of
Turn
clubs
is a
on the
4
turn.
of clubs.
Now Michael needs a 5 or he's going to be down to his last 4,000 and all in on the next hand.
River is a tray of diamonds. Norm wins the pot.
All right, poor Michael Ian Black's down to his last 4,000. He's all in the small blind.
Let's see both
They're just going to
hands,
turn him
gentlemen.
straight up.
I like that a lot.
That's a good hand.
Ace of diamonds, 8 of clubs. That's a great hand for Michael against Queen Jack. Another good hand. Michael's a slight favorite.
Clubs. Michael is all in for $4,000.
It's over.
Let's see the flop.
Don't say it's over like you're so dismissive. There's the ace. And the
Flop
queen.
There is the ace.
There is the ace.
Queen of diamonds, 4 of clubs, ace of clubs on the flop. That gives Michael a pair of aces and Norm a pair of queens.
Tournament's over.
And Norm is goading
Turn is a
him.
king of spades. Michael still has the best hand, but Norm has a straight
Tournament's
draw.
over.
River is a 4 of spades. Michael
4 of
wins the
spades,
pot.
and Michael Ian Black has doubled up.
He's taken the first step back home.
He has, and now he's got 8,000, and he'll be all in the big blind.
Michael Ian Black is hanging on for dear life. He just doubled up but still doesn't have enough chips for the big blind. He'll be automatically all in on the next hand. Can he and his magical friend pull off 2 miracles in a row? See the light of poker shine brightly after this brief eclipse of commercialism. Welcome back to the Palms in Crapsville, USA for more of this exciting heads-up duel. Let's get right back to the action by way of the chip count.
Well, Michael Ian Black is up against it again. Norm Macdonald has 42,000 and Michael's 8,000. And since the big blind is up to 10,000 right now, Michael is automatically all in on this next hand no matter what cards he's dealt.
Shuffle up and deal.
We're all in again, right? What's he got?
He has 8,000. You have a $5,000 small blind.
I got you.
You're
And he's
first.
almost automatically going to call the 3,000 here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not even going to look.
Norm is calling. Let's see both hands. Michael shows a 4 of spades and a 9 of hearts. Norm shows a 4 of clubs and a king of hearts.
Oh, disaster for Michael. He's a dominated hand. The 4-9 is not a good hand to hold against a king for.
Nothing but 9s.
Flop is queen of clubs, deuce of spades, jack of clubs. So far, Norm has the best hand with king high.
We
Let's
know.
see the Sorry. Turn is a queen of diamonds.
He's now 95% to lose this tournament.
I'll tell you right now, David, it's curtains for you.
He needs a 9 or this thing is over.
Come on, Master Illusionist. And it is a 9.
Michael wins the pot. Michael makes 2 pair, queens and 9s.
Wow. Who's got some scotch tape? I accidentally... Anything I ever said bad about you?
You briefly doubted the power of David Copperfield's crotch.
Never again.
No.
Never again.
Oh, my God. There had to be some magic there that Claudia Schiffer was interested in. All right, I'm gonna go back off camera.
Michael is first
All
to
right,
act.
Miracle Michael's first to act.
I don't even need the chair anymore.
And he's got
Oh,
7.
5 pocket sevens.
All in for 16,000.
And it's a king 6 for Norm.
Norm folds. Michael wins the pot.
And with that fold, Michael's going to take the chip lead without even a conflict.
Wow.
That is not a good play by Norm.
Norm is first.
All right, Norm's first to act, and he's not making me very happy with his heads-up strategy here.
It's almost like he's out to hurt you. He's got a 7, 8 of diamonds.
Finally, he moves all in. That's up to Michael.
And we have a 5, 7 of hearts.
If he gives up the 10,000 here, Norm will be our new chip leader.
And he folds it.
Michael folds. Norm wins the pot. Norm shows an 8, 7 of diamonds.
It was a reasonable laydown, and he's certainly happy now that he sees that Norm had the 8-7 and had him dominated. The blinds here are at an absurdly high level of 5,000, 10,000. Really, their only moves are all in or fold.
Michael is first.
I'm all in.
Michael raises to 60.
Ace 3 of hearts for Michael, and he's...
And if that's an easy all in.
All in.
And he's adding David Copperfield again. He's learned his lesson. It's up to Norm.
And he's got the 4 king of spades.
I call.
He calls with a king 4 spades. That's a good call.
Michael has ace tray of hearts. Norm has king 4 of spades.
Michael's a slight favorite with the ace 3 suited.
Norm has more money than Michael. Go ahead, let's see the flop.
But he's not a better person.
If Michael loses his hand, it's all over. 5 of diamonds, 10 of spades, 10 of clubs on the flop. That's a good flop for Michael.
Michael has the best hand with ace high. Turn is a 7 of hearts.
7 of hearts on the turn. Now only a king or a 4. There are only 6 cards that can help Norm. Deuce of spades on the river. Michael doubles up and is now the chip leader again.
Pair of 10s, ace high.
These guys are going back and forth like heavyweight boxers, just slugging it out on the poker table.
Norm, I know where you can get a photograph of Lance Burton's scrotum.
Is it in your wallet?
Yeah.
Norm is first to act.
All in.
Queen of spades, 6 of hearts for Norm. He's all in for 18,000. Here it's up to Michael.
Queen 6 and a king 6 for Michael.
He's only got to call 8,000.
18,000, correct? Norm raised 18,000, all in.
You know I'm calling.
He's calling, and he puts the Copperfield in. We got a showdown, and Michael is a dominant hand right now with a king 6 over the queen 6. He's about 75% to win from here.
Norm has a queen of spades and a 6 of hearts. Let's see the flop.
Don't put on your coat, you're jinxing.
7 of spades, 7 of hearts, 5 of spades on the flop. That's a great flop for Michael. Only a queen will help Norm.
Michael has the best hand so far with a pair of 7s and a king.
Turn is a deuce of spades. That gives Norm 9 spades for outs, as well as the
Michael
queens.
still has the best hand with a pair of 7s and a king.
Here it is, Dave.
See the river?
Battle back and forth, and the 6 on the river makes Michael 2 pair with a king kicker. It's better than 2 pair with a queen kicker
And
for
we
Norm.
have a winner.
Michael's a winner. Fantastic job from Michael.
An amazing comeback.
All the way back from 4,000. He came back, and he's got all the chips in front of him and a seat in our championship round. Well done, sir.
Oh.
Good battle. Good battle. That was good.
Wow.
Very good battle.
You had some powerful help there.
It really wasn't fair. When you bring Copperfield into the mix, forget about it.
No, and in that pose, my lord. You just, well, here it is. Here is the silver chip.
Yes.
Means you are going to the championship table. Means you are going to have a chance to win the gold chip and the lion's share of the singular wireless $250,000 prize pool. It also means we are done here tonight, so please, a big round of applause for everyone who played. Even Adam.
Or who started
I'm Dave Foley. For me and my co-host, Phil Gordon, remember, whoever said it's not whether you win or lose was not talking about poker. Tonight from the Palms in Las Vegas.
Next Thursday, Sean Astin, Lauren Graham, and